I have 5 dogs, but of all 5 of them, the only one that I would continue to worry about getting out of my yard and running amok would be my Belgian Malinois. So I decided to get a thigh collar for him. I love the thigh collar because it has a lot of features. You can choose through several colors. I chose blue because of him being a little boy. And it is awesome for active dogs. And the shepherd breeds, the working breeds, tend to wander and kind of do their own thing. They get out of fences. So this is a really great product to help find them if they do get out. Being shoe-proof, waterproof, and pretty much dog-proof, this collar is the one to have. It has GPS tracking that gets you to an accurate distance within 7 feet of where your dog would be located. When you first get your collar and download the app, you will have to set up the boundaries of the yard to where your dog is allowed, so that if he wanders out of that area, that's when you can locate him. I have not had to use the lost dog feature as of yet, but when I do take him out of the yard, I do get a notification on my phone that he has left the yard, and if he's with me, it will tell me he has left with me, and if he gets too close to the boundaries of the yard, then it will tell me that he has left. Once the collar is charged, it will last for a very long time. I think I'm on day 45 of him wearing it, and it hasn't had to be charged yet. It does show the percentage on the app, and if the base is set in a central location of the house, it will keep a steady charge. If your dog is an outside dog, then your charge won't last nearly as long, but it still will last quite a while. And it only takes about 2 hours to charge once it is on the charger. It also monitors your dog's sleep, and you can find that on the app. I will show you here shortly what my app looks like. Once you choose the color of the collar you want, then you will choose your size. They have small, medium, large, and extra large. I chose the large for my dog even when he was a puppy because I knew he'd grow into it. And if you have trouble deciding which one to pick, then it offers you advice on how to find the right size of collar for your dog. And if you're still having trouble figuring out which one you think will fit, then the sizing guide offers more detailed instructions on how to get the correct fit. This is what my app looks like on my phone. The main page of it shows where you can add pictures if you want, shows how many follows you have, how many you're following, how many likes. It also shows the daily activity for steps taken, just like a Fitbit for people. And you can track through the week, through the month, through a day. It's a pretty handy item to have. And it also shows the sleep pattern, which most of us don't really care because we know our dogs sleep, but it is kind of a cool feature to see. The next feature is the Fi Discover. And this is where you can find dogs to follow, or you can keep up with the dogs that you are following and like their pictures. And on the Live tab, this shows you not only your friends and their steps that they've taken and things that they have done, but it also shows you your dog's journey throughout the whole Fi experience. And it gives you milestone updates, and if your dog is somewhere that he shouldn't be, this is where you're going to find the map. The Rank tab shows what percentage of all Fi dogs that your dog is in, plus your dog's breed and the state that you're in, so you can keep track of where your dog is against all other dogs. This is my charging base. I have it centrally located in the house, and it's pretty easy. You just set the collar right on it, and as soon as the light flashes, you know it's charging. And it takes about 2 hours to charge. It's a really sturdy material. It has a metal buckle instead of the normal plastic. And it is very easy for you to take on and off, but the dogs can't get it off. And this one is the large, so it'll adjust out quite a bit for my young guy. As you can see, it's really easy to put on, and it fits in very nicely. It's a nice looking collar, and it's well worth the money for it, for what you're getting, because it is a peace of mind. For those of us that have very active dogs, we want to make sure that they don't get too far from home. So if you're thinking about getting the Fi collar, you can use this code. It does expire soon, but they always have different codes that you can use, and you're pretty much always going to get $70 off.